Weekly message, very quick, very brief. Got things to do. The title is the title for the purpose of the title being the title. I said my collective. We're all on different timelines, right? And everyone that comes to my platform isn't on the timeline. So, a way for me to break this down, because again, every message isn't going to resonate for every person. If you are, if we are in alignment, if you are on your path, we are in alignment. Okay, so this is going to be a message for my Soul Tribe collective for this week ahead. This is what you can expect. This is what is going on in your reality this week. This is what your team wants you to know. Okay, so I got a couple decks here. I wanted to do a weekly message, right? So I flipped the cards. I have three decks that are combined in one deck, right? As you can see here, it's three different decks. I have my crystal deck, I have, this deck, and then I have the other one. You gotta forgive me, I don't know the names of these decks. I bought them years ago. Oh wow, that's crazy, truth be told. Okay, thank you. So, with that being said, when I flipped the cards at the bottom of the deck for this week, okay, was the Wounded Healer, Sekhmet energy. So, you might be resonating with Sekhmet at this time, okay? But I'm also noticing a progression here. So on the bottom of my tarot card deck, okay, because I'm going to clarify with tarot, on the bottom of my tarot card deck, we have the Sagittarius Temperance energy, which is the number 14. On the bottom of the other deck is the number 15. So we got 14, 15 here, okay? Some of you guys have been seeing number progressions, like, again, 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, 8, things like this. 13, 14, 15. I don't know where that just came from, but some of you might have been seeing that. Okay. Or also, again, 14 is 5. So you might have been seeing, like, you know what I'm trying to say? 5, 6, 7, whatever. You're seeing number synchronicities. Okay. Temperance is on the bottom of this deck, which is telling me, along with this wounded healer energy, that it's going to be a week of extreme transformation. It's going to be a week of self healing. It's going to be a week of self actualization. It's going to be a week for you to focus on you. It's going to be very, very positive in terms of transmuting energy. If there's anything you guys want to release, this is going to be the week for it. You're being given the energy here of healing. So there's a lot of what I'm getting is healing that's coming through this week. The crystal card that came out was empowerment. So there's something here about you guys being, again, I keep saying self-actualization. There's something here, and then we have the self-love card. Why is this? Oh gosh, somebody might be a Gemini, because there's an ad on YouTube right now. It just said, hi, Gemini. So there might be a Gemini watching, whatever the case. Okay, empowerment and self-love here. With this wounded healer and temperance energy this week, it's coming through. It's a lot of healing. Also, I'm getting this feeling of you guys being more empowered. There's something here where that may have been an area that was being attacked, and I'm seeing solar plexus, your self-confidence, right? Different things that you were going through that were making you feel less than, that were, you felt there were some things that were taking away your power. And this week, your ancestors are going to show you how to transmute that energy to take your power back. Okay. I feel like this is a self-imposed mental state that you are in. Okay. And you just need to tap more into your emotions. There's something here about loving on yourself. There's something here about, standing firm in who you are and your beliefs, and really loving and nurturing you this week. I'm seeing emphasis heavy on you. Like, this is a solo part of your journey for some of you. Some of you guys are needing to find that self-determination again. Here's self-love to come in with this empowerment. Whatever it is that your heart is wanting you to listen to, open up to, you need to follow that this week. There's something here about you being self-assured. Again, I'm talking to my collective who's been getting the signs, who have been listening to the universe, who know they're tapped in. Again, this is with this empowerment. Like, this comes from that space of knowing that you're connected to nature, to everything around you, to know that you are a part of something bigger than you. And a lot of you guys have been needing to find your part in this, whatever this means, your part in whatever you're going through. You need to take back your power. This week, there's some form of clarity here for you. Okay? With this temperance card, for a lot of you guys, I'm getting like ancestral energy here. Okay? Yeah, 2 of Swords. If you guys are connecting with the ancestors, there's going to be a lot of clarity coming through this week as well, definitely. I keep seeing the Two of Swords in reverse. I don't ever think the Two of Swords is unclear energy. I think the Two of Swords is just waiting to be able to, just waiting. Two of Swords is a standstill, right? Because at the end of it is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's divine timing. This is another thing. Empowerment. See, they're just flowing. Empowerment is here. When you guys are working on a divine timeline and you guys are actually overstanding, okay, let other people understand. When you actually are overstanding of the path that you are on, meaning it is a divine path, you have a divine soul mission, you have a divine soul contract that you are here to fulfill. When you got that down pat, then you start to realize and actualize, well, oh shit, if this is divine, that means it's really not in my control. Two of Swords was making you guys see some things that you couldn't see, if that makes sense. Two of Swords is energy of trusting your intuition, trusting that if God said something was for you or something is approaching or something is happening, that when the time is right, Two of Swords would be reversed. Two of Swords is not being able to make a choice. You need to erase that from your mind. That is a false teaching of the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is not, you don't know what's going on. The Two of Swords is saying, okay, I'm sitting here waiting. I'm blocking out anything. I'm blocking out both sides. I'm waiting for the divine guidance to move forward. That is what the Two of Swords is saying this week. So if you guys are in this space now where you have stopped trying to project your will on the divine and you are actually now surrendering and knowing the divine is going to have your will be done, this is what I'm saying. Karma, I'm hearing fate and fortune, luck meets something. A lot of good things are going to be opening up to you this week. Okay? It's all about your perception of what's going on. It's truly all about your perception of the reality that you're living in this week. If you are, there's a lot of things here that people don't understand, right? About this earth angel type energy, because it was on the bottom of the deck. I can't get away from it. There's a lot of things that people don't understand, okay? And for those true earth angels out here, people who be thinking that it's something other than what it is, stay in alignment, because you are someone who, I'm hearing some of you guys are responsible for divine time. Some of you guys are like, you have higher ranking spiritually to bring about certain changes. This week, your ancestors are going to be giving you many downloads about things that you need to know in this wait period, okay? If that makes sense, it makes sense. Yep. A lot of you guys are meant to take action. This is why you're in the Two of Swords, okay? You're going to be getting something from your ancestors this week. And this week, a lot of you guys are being called to take action when it comes to something. A lot of you guys are being called to become empowered within yourself to do something that needs to be done. This may have been something that you were shying away from, something that you were afraid of, a fear, a projection of it's not going to work out. This week, your ancestors are saying, when this information comes through to you, you need to be empowered and you need to take action. Okay, this is going to be a product of showing yourself how much you love yourself. So I feel like this is someone standing up for themselves. This week, if you have been silenced, if you have been made to feel a certain way, your ancestors are going to give you what you need, which is love, right? To become empowered this week, to take action on something. Okay? Yeah, because what's here is the Fool card. It's time for somebody out here in this collective to move forward. It's time for somebody to have their new beginning and embrace confirmation and embrace this new beginning. Okay? Three of Wands is telling you that this is incoming, okay? 3 days from today is what I'm hearing. In 3 days, okay? There's a download that's coming through, okay? This is going to help you. You've been asking, okay? Judgment is here, all right? Tower. And when this comes in, your ancestors are saying they want you to know. When this comes in, this information, it's going to help you let go of something that was pretty much keeping you up thinking. There's this thing here about, it's all about the mental, right? You guys, how do you calm down the mental? And I'm picking up an air sign. How do you guys calm down the mental? By tapping into the emotion, okay? There's like an inner conflict going here, and your ancestors are wanting you to let go of it, to release it, pretty much this week, okay? Yeah, because it's time for you to have a new beginning. God is saying this as it's clear as day. It's time for you to have a new beginning. And God is saying this is something that He is giving you. Okay, there's something that is going to be given to you, something that the universe wants you to have, something that is yours. Okay, it's destined for you. All right, and your ancestors want you to release something. Okay, in order to receive this. I don't want to say like sacrifice energy, but sometimes you want things and the divine says, okay, what are you going to let go to receive? You can't just get and get and get and get. That's not how the universe works. It's equal reciprocity. You've been doing something, you've been giving of yourself, you've had to let go of certain things that were no longer serving you, Eight of Cups. So now the universe wants to give you what it is that you have worked for. Completion of a cycle is coming. Confirmation. I don't know if you're hearing all these noises and all these bells and all these dings, okay? But Most High is coming through this message for the chosen ones, okay? There's a miracle, there's a gift, there's a blessing that's coming to you regardless of you if you can see it or not. But for those of you guys who have been praying, for those of you guys like me who actually communicate, you know what the divine has chosen you to do. You know what you're being called to do. And if you don't, this week, your life purpose, your path, your destiny, your fate, I feel like it's opening up to you, and you're going to be getting what you need. This is also the completion of a healing journey for some of you guys. Some of you are done healing. Some of you have done the healing, and God is saying now it's time for you to receive what it is. Your healing is giving you. You transmuted a lot. You see those stars. Okay? Every one of those things is something that you prayed for. And in due time, God says it will be yours. Okay? You are God's chosen. You are God's child. You are loved. You are highly favored. Okay? And that's what God wants you to know. So for those of you on your spiritual path and in your purpose and in your calling and doing this mission and doing God's work and, being for the people and being high vibrational and, like I said, a world that wants you to be anything but, God is saying, I'm lifting you up. God is saying your prayers have been heard. This week, you're going to be getting a lot of hidden treasures is what I'm getting as well when it comes to like your intuition showing you things, guiding you to things. No more wasting time. No more wasting time. God says that's done. No more wasting time. This is a transition phase. So this week, a lot of you guys are going to be transitioning from one cycle to another this week. It happens this way. It happens quickly. It happened today. But it's time because you're here for a purpose. All right? You're here for a purpose. Period. See who you really are. See who you really are. See who you really are. And stop being afraid to be what you really are. Just because you're an emperor, I'm picking up on divine masculine energy heavy, just because you're a man doesn't mean you can't have emotion. Some of you guys, this is going to be a week where you are emotional. Don't become angry. Because a lot of men, when they try to suppress their emotions, they get angry, okay? There's this energy here of do not getting out of character. There's this energy of sitting in silence and understanding and letting the emotions flow. For a man out here, this might be a very emotional week for you. And in advance, what I'm telling you is the divine is here, offering you something, offering you this gift of love. You have to give it to yourself. You have to expect that there are certain things that are coming into your reality that are going to cause you to boss up. Confirmation. You have to boss up. You have to sit on your throne. You have to be who the divine says that you are. That is a loving child of God. You've been waiting a long time. You've been waiting a long time for something because I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles in my third eye. You've been waiting. This week, you see the W, right? Okay. This week, a divine masculine in my collective is going to be having exponential growth in their life. And it's because you allowed the self-love to finally come in and actualize and realize that you needed some form of healing to allow this to happen. Okay? So this week, major healing is going on. This week, major clarity is going on. Deep knowing, things like that. Okay? So let me get one final oracle and then I'm going to go because I got things to do. Something's manifesting this week. I mean, shit, things manifest every day. Let me tell you that. Yep. Oh, wow. Who's coming through? Why is this song coming on? We got Pop Smoke in the building. Sorry. I don't know. Talking to the moon? Don't we know? Okay. Ancestors are here. Truth be told. Heavy emphasis on masks. Healers. Okay, it's time. Okay? Ancestors. Ooh. Okay, so purification this week. There's something here that you're going to be asked to accept this week, okay? Conflict is going in reverse this week in whatever area in your life. And your symbols and your signs this week will be signs in nature. Emphasis heavy on animals, birds, hearing butterflies. Take note of what you're seeing, the colors, when you're seeing them, the numbers. There's something here. Spirit is telling you. 111 talks about your manifestations coming to fruition. The number 222 talks about, okay, knowing that it's coming, no longer waiting, but knowing. The 2 is the deep knowing. The 2 stands for choices, the high priestess, intuition, all things unseen. This week, a lot of the universe is actually working for you guys. I feel like the universe is working extremely hard to get these signs and synchronicities to those of you guys who are looking for the signs. You're no longer looking for signs in other people. The universe is liking your interaction with it, meaning, you get a download or you get a sign or a synchronicity. The universe, shows you something else. Like, I was walking down the street, I saw a license plate. It said 242. The time was 123. It's like once you start to see them, the universe keeps throwing things at you. And it's going to continue to allow you to know that your manifestations are in reach, as you heard the bird. 111 talks about creating your reality in every moment. The 1 is tripled, which breaks down to 3. 3 talks about co-creation. 3 talks about, divinity. So you're seeing these numbers for a reason. You're not doing this by yourself. Continue to be guided by the divine forces that are at play in your life, in your reality, and know you're on the right path. You're seeing the numbers because you're on the right path. You would not be seeing the numbers if you were on the wrong path. Understand, that's how this works. The universe is in connection with us at all times. We are in this world. Remember, my collective, never of it. We understand what people who are of the world cannot fathom. A lot of us, this is what we were here for, to understand, to understand that what is outside of us is within us, but to also understand that what is in us is greater than also what is outside of us. Transmutation is key this week. How you see things is key this week. Not allowing your mind to overpower your heart is key this week. Tapping into your self-confidence, tapping into what it is you actually want, tapping into what you love, tapping into that communication that needs to be had, going deeper within self this week. I see a lot of introspection this week. I see literally by Saturday, some of you guys in my collective having an aha epiphany moment on exactly what it is you need to do, how you need to move forward in your life, and what action steps it is you need to take. Your ancestors are saying it's been long enough. It's time for you to receive this guidance. That's the message that I have. That's the weekly message, okay? Pay attention. Okay? Pay attention. I'm also getting this energy of somebody has a passed over animal that is with them as well. I don't know. That's for you. If you're watching me and you do have an animal that has passed over recently, they are in heaven. They want you to know they are safe. They want you to know they are close. You may have been thinking about this animal recently, very, very much so, is what I'm hearing. Okay? This animal is no longer in pain. That's also what I heard, and this animal is with you. So if you feel the spirit and or presence of an animal that has passed over, they are wanting you to know all dogs go to heaven, okay? I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one.